Shalom Yasharala. Call Haloyim YAHAWAH YAHAWAH Bahashim Yahawashi Waha Rekal Kuadash Brakatah Yahawah Barakatah Yahawashi. What I just said was all praises and glory to the Most High in the name of the Son and the Spirit Holy. Bless you Yahawah, bless you Yahawashi. Double honor to the apostle and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, who told me the truth. Shalom to the Akim pushing the truth and sincerity around the four corners, and Shalom to the Akwathium listening and learning. This your Akia Labanah, Lord willing, this video is edifying. So it says, countdown to 2022's first eclipse season and an 84-minute blood moon eclipse for North America. A complete lunar eclipse is coming, precisely 50 days from right this moment. The primary eclipse season of 2022 will start and set up a complete lunar eclipse, additionally referred to as a blood moon with a really lengthy totality. What's extra, North America could have a superb view of the blood moon in 2022. Right. Here's the whole lot you want to know concerning the upcoming eclipse season. You know, I'm going to put the link in the description box so you can read everything. But here's basically telling you when it's coming and when to look for it. It says each 173 days, for between 31 and 37 days, the moon is lined up completely to intersect the ecliptic. Let's look up the ecliptic right quick. Ecliptic, a great circle on a celestial sphere, representing the sun's apparent path during the year. So-called because lunar and solar eclipses can occur only when a moon crosses it. Right, so we can actually see the moon. It's a sphere. You can see that. When it's full, you can see it's a sphere. Not when we don't directly look at the sun, but you could tell it's a sphere, man. Well, the earth is a sphere too. The earth is not flat. The earth is not flat. Now, I ain't gonna speak too much on it because YouTube hit me with a strike last time for a video I did on the earth not being flat. You know what I'm saying? Because they down with it, man. You know, they put it all up on the internet teaching that shit. They got a whole society, you know. But let's go back to the eclipse. Ecliptic, the obvious path of the solar by our daytime sky and an aircraft of Earth's orbit of the solar. The consequence is a brief season throughout which two, and sometimes three, photovoltaic and lunar eclipses can happen. Yes, it could. So this is when it's coming. This is when it's going to happen. And Lord willing is edifying, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to put the link in the description box. But we are to watch these things. The Lord give us the signs in heavens and all that for a reason. You know, one reason is, I could say, is for the Shabbat. When the moon goes completely, dark, that's the Shabbat. That is a new month. You know what I'm saying? It's not the full moon like some of these idiots online teaching. The full moon is not the Sabbath, man. All right? I'm going to have to put some tunes in the background. Start putting some tunes in the background. No, that's not it. It's 43. Shalaki. Ecclesiasticus / Sirach 43:6. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. And we see that, we see that, man. And the Lord said the day is going to be shortened for the elect's sake. Lord willing, we part of the elect, from the apostles and the elders on down to us. Lord willing, we get out of here, man. The 1/3 men, women, and children, Lord willing, we get up out of here. Because destruction coming to America, her sins have reached the heavens, and it is already written that America will be destroyed. So it says he made the moon also to serve in the seasons. The moon serve in the seasons. It served for these high holy days, feast days, you name it. The moon is there for a reason. Now, you had that rumor they were trying to blow up the moon. But that's impossible. They can't blow up the moon. They can't blow up the earth. Look, the moon, the earth, the sun is not going to be destroyed, man. Only America gonna be destroyed. They like to hit you with, like, you're gonna get swallowed by a black hole and try to scare the shit out of people, when really it's gonna be them that's gonna be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? The 2/3, the other nations gonna be destroyed. It says he made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. From the moon is a sign of feast. a light that decreaseth in her perfection. You see the different phases of the moon, how it would be full bright, full moon, and then it start, the light start dimming, and then it's completely black. It says, Ecclesiasticus 43:8. The month is called after her name, right? So moon and month is the same. Increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. And we see it shining, man. When it's smack dark at night, when you look to the sky, you see the lesser light shining. Okay? This Acts 2:20. The sun shall be turned into darkness, a solar eclipse, and also from how many missiles going to be in the sky, you won't be able to see the sun. This place is going to be overkilled, man. You see Russia and Ukraine and all that popping off, and Palestine talking about telling China to go invade Taiwan. Well, it's about to get ugly for Babylon, man. But it said the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and noble day of the Lord come. All right. And it says the moon turned into blood. Here go a presentation. The moon is smoky gray lookingish, and you see it turning red, and then it's like, it's red. It turns dark red, man. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and noble day of the Lord come. Now look, I never learned this in church, man. I never learned this in church. Pastor Porkchop that was up there going, yes, yes, because of God. He wasn't telling us the scriptures, man. That dude was just saying stuff off of his brain. He wrote down in the back and said, I'm going to stay on this the whole day. Prosperity, and money, money, money. You know what I'm saying? Never learned this in church, man. So it says, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahawah shall be saved, And, man, Lord willing, man, we get out of here, man. Lord willing, But we see these signs in heavens, the lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse, the rainbow, and we know what time it is, man. Because, we don't see when we look at the Sabbaths and stuff like that. We don't go by the Gregorian calendar. We go by the moon, man. See, Esau set it up to go by the solar, the sun. We go by the lunar. All right? We go by the moon to determine these days and months. Okay? Salaki, 21. I clicked it. Luke 21:25. Hold up. Yep. Luke 21:25. And there shall be signs in heaven. Salaki. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roar. All right. So these things must happen and will happen. And as you can see, it's written in red. So that means that's Yahawashi speaking these things. Okay? And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. And you see that going on now. You see the distress. You see these people don't know what to do. You see that pretty soon it's going to get worse than that. You ain't going to be able to communicate. No cell phones, no walkie-talkies. They're going to throw them MPs. You know what I'm saying? They're going to destroy all communication. It's about to get ugly, man. You know what I'm saying? With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, And there's a lot of it's symbolizing, man. A lot of things, the sea can be people. And the sea and the waves roaring. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see these people at each other's neck, man. These people going to be fighting. Neighbors going to be fighting. Family members going to be fighting. When you get hungry and thirsty, watch how people act when they get hungry and thirsty. They're already greedy for money now and fighting at the funeral over who going to get the money when their daddy died and all that. You're going to see these people get real weird, man. You know, you're going to see people eating each other, having babies just to eat them. It's about to get ugly, man. All them people that laugh, scoff, and scorn, the Lord about to get them, man. He about to show them who Allah Shah Jah is, man. Shalom.